Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you guys today? And before we start, let's get the starting screen.
Alright, so now we are on our final two, the last two seasonal journeys objective, which is Conqueror and Guardian. Today we're going to go talk about Conqueror. There are 8 objectives: Guardian of Sanctuary, Gem of My Life, All I Do Is Win, Lose Yourself, not in the music, Money Ain't a Thing, no, Money Ain't a Thing, Take You There, Power Amplification, and cubic reconfiguration. So the first objective is to complete Nephilim Rift at Torment 13 level 70 in under 5 minutes. Very straightforward, very easy to do. If you have reached until here, you should not have any problem completing it, and it is recommended that you do it in a group so that is you can complete it faster, but solo also is not a problem. So next, the objective is to level up your legendary gem to level 55, 3 of them. Very straightforward. Now here there's a bit of a pro tip. What you can do is, when previously I mentioned that if you want to level it up 100%, it has to be 9 level above. So if you want to level it to 55, then if you do GR 64, then you have a 100% chance of getting it up to level 55. And the pro tip here is, if you have a group, do it in a group so that you can level up your gem faster. And the main objective here is to do your gems, upgrading your gems as fast as possible, rather than you're going for what you call solo push or anything. The higher level your gem is, the higher solo level you can go. Now here is a trivia: at what level do you still have a chance to upgrade your legendary gem to the highest level? Comment down below, let me know. So for the next objective is to complete 2 conquests, and since in the destroyer objective we have already completed 1, and it's very straightforward, but conquest is something that you have to be what you call quite vigilant in doing it. There are some that are very hard, some that are very easy, and one of them is what I did here, is to complete Nephilim Reef at Torment 10
Nice.
in under 2 minutes, and you can achieve that very easily if you are in a 4-man group, which I did. And the trick here is to have an open map and all the players are going in different directions so that you can fill up the bar faster, kill the boss faster, and after killing the boss you have to come to Orak and complete the rift to complete the requirement for the conquest, which is to complete the rift. And let me know which of the conquests this season was the hardest for you to do, and also next season which will be the hardest conquest that you're gonna face. Let me know down below. So the next objective, the fourth objective, is to kill the skeleton king on Torment 13 in under 30 seconds. Very straightforward, since the scaling of Torment 13 is GR 60, and if you are leveling your gems up to level 55, then you're definitely gonna be higher GR level. And since you're higher GR level for lower GR level, you should be able to do it very easily. And if you are farming at Torment 13, then this should not be any problem whatsoever, because if you are farming, that means you are one-shotting or two-shotting elites. And if you're one-shotting or two-shotting elites, then Skeleton King should be dead in just 2 or 3 taps. Furthermore, the next objective, the fifth objective, is to slay Greed on Torment 13 difficulty. And you can slay Greed, you have to open a vault, or you open you can open the vault in 2 ways. Number one is by using the goblin ring, or if you encounter a goblin during your journey, and the goblin will open a vault portal. And since you have to slay it on Torment 13, what you can do is you do it in a group, so that you have a higher magical drop chance and higher gold chance. And since I did it on Torment 16, because I was in a group, you can relatively complete this very early in the journey. So the next objective, the sixth objective, is to complete GR level, Greater Reef level 60. Very straightforward. If you are pushing for gem level 55, then you're definitely going to be able to do GR level 60. But here there's a bit of a journey tip, where if you have your 6-piece set and your damage multiplier equipped and cubed in the Canai's cube, then you should be able to do GR 70 already. So for you to do GR 60 should be a breeze. So for the next objective, the seventh objective, is to augment an item to with a level 50 plus gem, legendary gem. For this you need 3 items: your gear that is ancient, a legendary gem that has been leveled up to 50 or above, and a flawless royal gem, which you will need 3. And the gem that you equip into your gear, there are variations,
Completed the season
and
journey.
here there are 3 tips for you to follow. If you do it, you can complete this journey very fast, because augmentation for a lot of people, it is a very hectic, because you have to do GR over and over and over and over and over again. So for you to do it very fast, the way to do it is, there are 3 steps. The first step is to level up all your gems to 25, and then level up. The second step is to level up your gem to the highest level of GR that you can do in under 3 minutes. And the last step is to level up your gems to your current GR level. So the first step is to level up all your gems to 25, and what you can do is, for the gem level, then since the scaling is 25, so if you're doing GR 35, so go up as high as possible, that GR level that you can do in under 3 minutes. And for this, what you can do is, you level up the gems that you have in your stash that you could get a drop from GR. You level up until you are able to do your GR level as fast as possible, and you should be able to do 5 gems level. That means 5 times 5, 25 level, 5 times 3, 15 minutes. In 15 minutes you should be done with your leveling up to 25. And from there, if you're still are doing in 3 minutes up to level 50, then you can complete a level 50 gem in half an hour, no sweat. So the tip here is, when you are doing a GR, what you do is, if you have already pushed as high as possible, if you're doing a 2 to 3 minutes GR level, when you come back into town, do not salvage, do not touch your stash, close the rift, immediately open a new one. And of course, if you have suffered damage, which you should not have, if you're doing it at 2 to 3 minutes, there's no way you're gonna be taking damage. Instead, you'll be blasting to the reef very, very fast. Do not salvage, do not go to the Kadala, do not do anything at all, and just straight away go for the open a rift, and straight away go to another rift. Do 3 rifts back to back for your scaling. And what will this will do is save you quite a lot of time, something like 1 minute per GR to GR. So 1 minute, if you are doing 10, sorry, if you're doing 10 GR levels, then you scale it. So 10 minutes, instead of something that's taking you 1 hour to do, you're gonna be done in half an hour. The second tip here is a very important tip. The legendary gem that you are leveling up for your augment, make sure that it is not capped, and you can find that when you click on the gem. There will be a text there saying over 50 or over 100 or over 99. If it is capped and you're using it to augment, you can't go above the level of the cap. Such as Boon of the Hoarder, the cap level is at 50. The moment you reach 50, you can't upgrade it anymore. And then the last tip here is that you can actually choose a gem, and what you do is you leave it in your town and go do a GR, and that same gem is gonna drop in the GR. The idea here is that gem is not in your stash, not in your inventory, and it's lying on the ground on the town, and the same gem will drop in the GR. And you can do this, since there are 13 items, so you can do this 13 times and you can get 13 gems that you can level up for your augmentation. And last but not the least, the 8th objective is to get your item to be reforged at Kanaya's cube. For that you need all bounties cash material and 50 forgotten souls, and the material that you need are 5 each plus 50 forgotten souls. Very, very expensive, and the purpose of doing this is to get perfect stats on your gear, and or to get from normal to ancient. And if you have unlocked primal ancient, then yes, you want to get a primal. And let me tell you that reforging is the most expensive way to get the gear that you want, and it's normally high tier players avoid it in mid season. They only do it in early season or at the end of the season, because by farming you are gonna get your gear and stats that you want anyway. And if you are really do want it, there are much better ways to do it, and there is a guide for that all over YouTube, and you can go follow any of the guides that you want. And with that, we have completed the Conqueror's journey. Congratulations. The next journey is the Guardian, and for my next video, what I'm planning to do is I'm gonna try to put in a full run of the objective. There are only 6 objectives in the next, so it's gonna be a treat for you guys. So do watch out for it. Thank you very much for tuning in, and if you like my video, press the thumbs up button. If you dislike the video, press the thumbs down button. Do share, and any comments is welcome. And please do subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification icon. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please do take care of yourself, and thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care.